it's not only what they tell us to do with our social life, but I think the media industry, and not just television, but all forms of media, have brainwashed the entire population into thinking that they have to strive to do more than they could possibly ever do. And
so true.
That's why people like myself, unfortunately, are working 60 hours a week at a career and trying to do all of these other things, and we find out that we don't really have a social life, even though, we're on social media. We don't spend the time with our family and our kids like we'd like to. And we think we're doing all this for our family and our kids. Like, I'm working all these hours so I can provide for my family. And really what we're doing is just the opposite, We've got a bigger TV, but we don't have that quality time, that 5 hours or 10 hours that we worked to pay for that TV could have been time spent with those kids.
Here's a lesson learned by the paranormal rebel. Something that I tell my kids, actually. I say, well, I don't tell my kids, but I tell other parents who pretty much will get suckered into the same fucking bullshit trap of what society expects of them. But I flat out tell them, I say, look, your kids don't give a rat's ass what they have in their house or what kind of job you have, as long as you come home. That's it. That's what they care about. They want you to come home. So you can go ahead and, 10 hours at the end at your job, or 12 hours at your job, or 16 hours at your job. What are you doing it for? Your kids don't give a fuck. They just want you to come home. They don't care. They don't care if they have the fancy TV or gadgets or whatever. They just want you to come home.
Right. It's very true. It's the most important thing.
It is the most important thing. They want to see you. They want to know that you care about what they're doing, and spend time with them. And it's hard to get off that roller coaster sometimes. It really is. We probably a lot of us.
Kids will make the sacrifice for entertainment if you give them a reason to. And
they will.
That's okay. If you can give your kids, the particular entertainment that they need as a family, then they won't worry about TV. They won't worry about what the fuck's going on social media or whatever the case is. They won't be worried about all this other bullshit.
Right. But you got to do something with them.
Yeah, you got to do something. And sometimes that's hard. I'm not going to lie, especially at the end of a hard day of work. All you want to do is just sit down, take a nice hot bath, relax, and jerk off your penthouse forums that are sitting on the side of your bed.
Of course.
But you got to live past that somehow. You got to put down a magazine and give them a hug.
Yeah. My son's 14, and I do make it a point almost every day, especially weather permitting. We go outside, and play football for a while. And my body's worn out. I've worked construction for 20 some odd years.
Yeah.
I can only take so much.
Both you guys. Yeah, I know.
I've been in construction now for 15 years. 15, a little over probably. I can't stand it. My fucking joints hurt. My fucking back is killing me. In rough shape. And this is a proven fact. All right. And Rick, I'm sure you can answer this question pretty easily. How many people that are about ready to retire do you see hanging on a roof?
Oh, God. Not that many.
No.
Why is it? Because they can't take it after, by the time they hit 50 years old, that's it. It's rather they're going to sit on the ground and boss people around, or they're going to work at Walmart saying, welcome to Walmart. One of the two is going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I worked construction for, actually physically worked it for about 23 years, and now I work as a union representative for construction.
Right.
So I have sort of an office job, but mostly it's in a car or on the job site or whatever. But I'm fortunate, I'm fortunate I'll be able to retire with a nice pension when I'm 52. And
that's good.
Yeah, and God willing, I'm still alive then. I don't get hit by a bus or something. But I'm one of the fortunate few, I guess. Because there are so many construction workers out there, who don't have a retirement plan now, and they work their butts off to make ends meet. And like Jason said, by the time they've put 15 or 20 years in, their body's broken, and they just can't go on anymore. And then they have to get this menial job at Walmart because they can't nail on a shingle anymore, or rip off a roof or lay brick or whatever they did for a living. It's really a very difficult industry to work in. There's no question.
Can't even imagine. I can't even imagine how you guys do that, or how I don't know how Jay does that every day. That's a rough business. It really is. I don't envy you at all. But not at all. It's rough.
No, here just a little tidbit of how rough it is. When I was 29 years old, I had to have back surgery because I blew a disc out my back working. And at 29, I mean, it's you're doing something. You're really putting your body through hell.
Yeah. Rick, when I was a makeup artist in 2009, I slipped and fell and broke my back. I mean, it just, God, I can't get a break. I wasn't even doing construction, and I did that. I went through 4 back surgeries and had spinal fusion. Jesus.
Holy cow.
I mean, I don't know. I'm
glad I wasn't a makeup artist. I could have been a lot worse off.
Talk about dangerous.
Yeah.
But,
I
know. I don't know how you guys. I don't know how Jay does it. He's always having some stuff happen. It's rough.
I'm actually in the process of going back to college, and I'm planning on getting a degree in environmental science. And
good for you.
Congrats, man. Yeah.
And fucking
great.
But in the meantime, I'm thinking about getting out of it and becoming like a security guard or something like that. I'll be like Paul Bart or some shit,
Yeah, you could do that. You're a big dude. You could definitely be a bouncer or a security guard anywhere. You're definitely a big guy, and I could totally see that. I don't think anybody wants to mess with Jason. That's for sure. And I don't know what the comparison in pay is. I don't have any idea, and I don't know what those industries. I don't know what those industries pay.
They don't pay shit,
at all.
But, I'm just looking for something to get me off a fucking ladder.
I don't blame you.
And help me get through while I go to school.
Good for you. That's a great plan. Yeah. I went to school. I did all that. I've been there and done that.
Yeah.
I got my degree.
Fortunately, I got into the construction industry through the union. So the pay is pretty good, and education's pretty good. We have an apprenticeship program that kids graduate the apprenticeship program with a college degree.
That's great.
Yeah. And the wage is pretty good. But the best part is the retirement.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what you need.
I'm counting down already.
There you go.
I can't wait till I hit that age.
Yeah.
We got way off topic, and somehow
we got way off topic. Still interesting to learn about people, but way off topic. But hey, you guys are both writers on the side, authors on the side, both with great, fascinating new books coming out. And Rick, I hear also rumors, mostly on your page, but rumors that
that's just
people are
interested. People. Don't let her lie.
Well, I don't stalk people, but sometimes I stalk Rick. So occasionally I do that, and sometimes I stalk you too, Jason. But mostly I stalk Rick.
Well, Jody, I don't consider you a stalker. I consider you an overzealous fan.
Thank you so much. At least he hasn't blocked me yet, so I'm not that creepy. At least I'm not a creeper. I could be overzealous. Right. At least I'm not a creeper. Yeah, clearly he still likes my pictures. It's okay. But yeah. But anyway, I've seen those rumors that perhaps people are very interested in getting out a manuscript, perhaps making one of your books into a movie. There's going to be a whole book series. I mean, do tell.
Well, that's you're done pretty good digging through the cryptic messages there. Yeah, there's actually. It started out, there was an independent film company. The director was basically a friend of a friend, and invited me out to one of their independent film meetings. So I went just to show my support, and I was encouraged to bring along one of my books, which I passed off to the director. He read it and immediately contacted me and said, "I want to make this into a film," which it thrilled me, independent film or not. It thrilled me that someone wanted to make my book into a film, a feature film at that. So it wasn't just like a short or something. And it's steadily progressed. He's been working. He was trying to get funds up to make it a nice film. But he's gotten some really good investors and is now talking to some major production companies, in the Hollywood area, who are interested in making possibly both my books that are out and maybe even the third one into a franchise of films. So, the future's looking bright, I will say. I'd love to be able to tell you the name of these film production companies that are, have shown interest, but I don't think I can. I don't think I really should do that. The film industry is totally different than most things. And Jody, I know, having working on some projects yourself, you understand how secretive they like to be.
Oh, they really are.
Yeah. But I was actually told that possibly by the second printing of my first book, that we might be able to put a sticker, banner type thing on the cover saying "now in production as a major motion picture."
Oh, that's great.
It's very exciting stuff.
That really is. Just get a great attorney and make sure you go with the right production company and get all the fine print. I've actually met a couple of smaller film producers over here lately, and so that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
interesting.
You definitely have to have a lawyer to look over the contracts, because there's no doubt Hollywood's not out to make other people rich.
No, they're not. Not at all.
Yeah. So.
But good luck to you.
It's
so amazing.
Thank
That's
you very
awesome
much.
News.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Exciting.
I don't know what kind of timeline we're looking at. Originally, when it was going to be an independent film, they were actually going to be filming it this spring and hope to have it out, by the end of the summer in time for like Halloween and that sort of thing, to release on DVD and maybe have it at the red boxes and things like that. But now, it's going to be a little bit. It'll be a little bit more prolonged, probably, because you have to have all your ducks in a row when you start dealing with these huge entities, that produce multi-million-dollar films. You really have to have everything just lined out perfect for them. So I'm hoping we can do that and keep them on board, and it would be fantastic to be able to see the title of my book up on a marquee sign at the local movie theater.
Wow, that would be incredible. I mean, geez, come on.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have to, come on, Rick, we're going to have to worry. We're going to have to worry about whether or not people like you for the real you or because they think you're a celebrity then. Geez, it's going to be a whole new set of problems. What's going to go on? What are we going to do with you then?
I don't know. I'll just become a hermit probably, And
God, I'm going to have to listen to rumors. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Good God, I don't know what we're going to do then. What does your son think about all this? Come on, what does he think? Is he just thrilled, or is he so proud? Does he brag to everybody about your book? My dad's an author. What does he say?
He actually he's fairly reserved about it.
Aw.
I told him about this weekend I'm going to film